Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Special report how US regulator allow ethanol plants to pollute more than oil refiners by Lee Douglas, Washington in 2007. The US Congress mandated the blending of biofuels such as corn-based ethanol into gasoline, one of the top goals reducing greenhouse gas emission. But today, the nation ethanol plants produce more than double the claim, damaging pollution per gallon of full production capacity than the nation oil reference, according to a Reuters analysis of federal data. The average ethanol plant could out 1,000 metric tons of carbon emission per million gallons of fuel capacity in 2020. The last year data is available. The average oil refinery, by contrast, produced 500 metric tons of carbon. The ethanol plant's high emission result in part from a history of industry-friendly federal regulation that has allowed almost all processors to sidestep the key environmental requirement of the 207 law, the Renewable Fuel Standard, or RVS. According to academics who have studied ethanol pollution and regulatory documents examined by Reuters, the rule requires individual ethanol processors to demonstrate that their fuels result in lower carbon emission than gasoline. The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, is charged with writing the regulation to meet the goals set by Congress. For a processor that translates to an EPA requirement that the plant use certain emission control process, the agency assumes will result in lower than gasoline emission. But the agency has exempt more than 95% of US ethanol plants from the requirement of a grandfathering provision that accused plants built of under construction before the legislation passed. Today, the plants produce more than 80% of the nation's ethanol, according to the EPA. Among the five biggest polluters in 2020 per gallon of full capacity were plants owned by Archer Daniels Midland CO, Golden Triangle Energy, Central Indiana Ethanol, Green Plains Nasdaq, and Inns Marquis Energy. According to the Reuters analyst, plants operated by major energy companies and Valero Energy Corp were among the top 15 for a graphic showing the top 5 dirtiest ethanol refineries. Green Plains, Marquis, and said that ethanol is cleaner than gasoline despite higher plant level emission when all factors are considered, including emission from fuel consumption in vehicles. The other companies did not respond to requests for comment. Some of the exempt plants produce much less pollution, including some owned by the same companies producing the high-class emission. The EPA said about a third meet the low environmental standard, even though they are not required to do so. But as a group, the plants freed from regulation produce 40% more pollution per gallon of fuel capacity on average than the plants required to complete the result analysis found. The EPA resolved the rein in ethanol emission faced a new test this year as congressional mandates for expanding Biofuels expert, placing the future of the RPS at the agency discretion. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.